Now, we're going to go ahead and see that the NAACP calls on Oakland to declare a crime emergency. What? The NAACP is NAACPing it up in all these different states now, y'all. What is going on? So the NAACP is saying that there's a problem in Oakland, y'all. Religious leaders are calling for an emergency, a state of emergency over crime. Everyone in Oakland is in danger. Oh, rhetoric, y'all. Everyone in Oakland is in danger. People can't do anything safely. Oh, you just realizing that? DA's office, the NAACP is pushing a false narrative. So there's a new, this is as of July 31st, yesterday, y'all, okay? There's a new push to refund the police. They said refund the police, y'all. That's crazy. The police, as cities grapple with increased violence. In response, the Oakland NAACP and religious leaders are calling for a state of emergency over crime. Failed leadership, including the movement to defund the police, our district attorney's unwillingness to charge and prosecute people who red rum and commit life-threatening serious crimes, and the proliferation of anti-police rhetoric have created a heyday for Oakland communities. That was the words from the Oakland branch of the NAACP. The letter calls for leaders to unite and declare a state of emergency to end what it says is Oakland's public safety crisis. Deadly shootings, home invasions, carjackings, illegal sideshows, businesses robbed, and GUNs used to rob an 80-year-old ice cream vendor. I saw that. Pretty sad, y'all. Pretty sad. In order to get $100, okay? Are just some of the crimes that have happened throughout the city recently. What happened? What happened? Okay, let's go ahead and move over here and look at this video right here. So this is from 4 months ago, okay? And it says former Alameda, shout out to Alameda County. We know it so well. You know, they want people to live there rent free, all right? Former Alameda County prosecutor called DA's policies dangerous, voices concerns, all right?
You actually felt that lives would be lost because of Price being elected.
I really did. And I hoped that I was being dramatic. I hoped that I was wrong. And now that her policies are playing out, I know that I wasn't.
Price is shaking things up. With each passing day, I'm receiving new information about plea deals that favor criminals and leave victims of violent crime feeling like they haven't received justice.
The court records tell the story. April 29th, 2018, a Sunday, 2 in the afternoon. Unlicensed driver Cesar Garcia speeds 70 miles an hour northbound 880 in a red sedan like this one, makes an unsafe lane change, sideswiping a car, sending it into the sound wall. Several people suffer serious injuries in the crash, including a pregnant woman who lost her 8-month-old fetus as a result. Garcia ditches the car in this parking lot and tries to report it stolen. Former Alameda County District Attorney Nancy O'Malley charged Garcia with felony leaving the scene of an accident.
Okay, you see who the former is. You see the former. All right, y'all. Don't miss it. Where'd she go? The white lady, all right?
Charged Garcia with felony leaving the scene of an accident and felony reckless driving with serious injury. But this month, new DA Pamela Price.
There we go. Welcome to the conversation. This is the third person in the thumbnail. Pamela, Pammy, PP. Girl, what you doing, child? What are you doing to Oakland, child?
Offered a deal. Garcia pled no contest to vandalism and got released with time served, just 1 year in county jail.
So you get to delete a fetus, illegal lane change, try to lie about the car, and you get time served, child. What else could you ask for? Now, I know I'm going to get the obligatory, you're white supremacists, talking white supremacist talking points. You talk about black women. All you do is talk about what? I know. But I've also said there's a lot of black people in a lot of high places politically, okay, in their particular cities. And those cities seemingly are sucking. So we're going to continue with this selecting people because of their race, or we're going to select the best person for the job, okay? I'm just saying, but you can't tell them anything, because if you say anything like that, that means you're, what is it? You're indoctrinated, you're a white supremacist, and you don't like yourself, and it's crazy that you're not pro-Black, all the foolishness that's supposed to make me say, oh my God, oh my God. And what I say is, you sound half damn crazy.
Pamela Price and her administration are putting criminal defendants, criminal suspects, before victims.
10-year veteran prosecutor Charlie Weisenbach resigned from the Alameda County DA's office effective March 17th because, quote, I no longer feel capable of fulfilling my legal and ethical duties as a prosecutor under this administration.
Victims of crime still do have some rights, and those are being ignored and flagrantly disregarded. And it's really sad and hard to watch. And I didn't want to be a part of that.
And Price's handling of that hit and run case gets worse.
I've learned through multiple sources the Price's office did not inform the woman who lost her baby about the plea deal or the reduced sentence until after it was done.
Pam said, I ain't got to tell her nothing. What does she care? Y'all, ooh, child.
The victim is devastated.
Sources inside the DA's office tell me it's actually state law that a victim be informed about a coming plea bargain and have a chance to speak at sentencing.
So we just out here doing our own thing and ain't even following the law either on top of it?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Child.
Neither of those happened in the deadly hit and run case that turned into a simple vandalism.
Why was that the appropriate charge? What am I missing here?
W. David Ball is a Santa Clara University professor specializing in criminal law and procedure. Pamela Price's own staff pointed me to him as someone who would defend her policies.
And that's not a political anti-Pamela Price kind of thing, but that's one where it's like, yeah, why did you do that?
This victim, I mean, she felt bad about this. And I feel for her. She's thinking, I mean, my baby was only worth a vandalism charge?
Yeah, right.
That's a tough one.
No, I think that I agree with you on that.
I agree too. That's some BS. And shout out to Nicole that said she noticed that they called her baby a fetus even though she was 9 months pregnant. I noticed it too. I let that one slide, but Pamela don't care. She said you could delete a baby and be charged with vandalism.
To ask Pamela Price about this case and more, but she refuses to be interviewed.
I know you effing lying. She sound like Doogie. What you mean you don't want to be interviewed? You are a public servant. And that's what it is called. You don't want to be interviewed. Doogie don't want to answer questions. You don't want to answer questions. Both of y'all cities is ish on shingles, but you ain't got nothing to say to nobody.
Even after I caught her in an elevator at the Fallon Street Courthouse last week.
My vision is to serve Alameda County as a minister of justice.
After her oath of office in January, one of her first directives to all attorneys and staff, they must address her as Madam D.A. Price.
Yo, what is wrong with you coloreds? Yo, what is wrong with you Negroes? What is the problem here? Okay. We just get into a position and everything is just goes to your head like you ain't got the sense that God daggone gave you. I would have quit that damn day. I'd have been like, what the hell? This is so dumb. And these are the people that I want to know what her qualifications were. I want to know who live in Oakland up in here. Anybody know anybody? I want to know what her qualifications was that they said, yeah, that's the one. That's the one we should choose, right? This is the most important thing she did on day one. You gonna call me, child.
We will be prosecutors who will use our power to change lives and not destroy them.
She released this memo March 8th, instructing prosecutors to stop using sentencing enhancements, which bring higher prison terms.
She's saying, we're going to get somebody on armed robbery. That's what we're going to charge them with. We're not going to charge them with a variety of other enhancements.
Like a gun enhancement.
Right, a gun enhancement, a gang enhancement, things like that, unless it's warranted. And It has to be extraordinary circumstances.
That is already impacting high-profile cases. David Misch is in prison for murder, but
look
Price
like he
is
should
throwing
be.
out special circumstances in a case with 3 new victims, including 9-year-old Michaela Garrett in Hayward from 1988.
Means that there is no additional punishment for the fact that he's a serial killer by definition, and that he committed those murders at least motivated in one or more of them by sexual assault.
The parents of toddler Jasper Wu, killed by a stray bullet during a rolling gun battle in 880, are concerned Price will throw out gang enhancements in their case.
And to just do it as a knee-jerk reaction without proper information is, I think, really sad for the family, and I think can result in injustice and can result in more people getting hurt.
Sounds about typical, though. It sounds just about typical because y'all already know. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
More gun battles down the freeway, right?
And just last Thursday, a judge rejected Price's plea deal for Delonzo Logwood. He's accused of 3 murders and faces 75 years to life in prison if convicted. Price offered 15 years on a single voluntary manslaughter charge.
What that tells the community is that 3 young Black men were murdered, and each of their lives is worth 5 years each.
All this has already prompted a push to recall Price, including...
Well, shit, this was 4 months ago. Y'all ain't got far with it. What's going on?
From victims' rights groups.
You said to other media that she should be
Now, wait a minute. You trying to tell me that a sis is going to come through and say, nah, sis, you can't be here. You got to go. What? You trying to tell me that a sis is going against a sister? That's going against the sisterhood. That's going against the sisterhood.
recalled.
I did say that.
Do you still believe that?
I still believe what I believed then. I don't see any change.
A petition to recall Price has passed 3,000 signatures. An official recall in Alameda County needs about 92,000 signatures. Brenda Grisham lost her son to a stray bullet during a 2010 gang shooting. No charges ever filed, even though she knows the identity of the killer.
It's still a traumatic loss for me. So I could imagine if, you have somebody that's already in jail and then they get a free pass when your loved one didn't get a free pass.
Veteran prosecutors are not getting a free pass under Pamela Price.
Power to the people!
She may...
Wait, power to the people, girl. What, girl? What is going on? What is anti-police terror project? Oh, how's she anti? Maybe I'm getting it wrong. This says anti-police terror project. How you in the damn system and you anti-police? Am I crazy? Does that make sense?
Made her intentions clear in this speech 2 months ago to an anti-police terror project.
Okay, I guess I understand then. What in the world is going on? Good luck to Oakland.
Rally posted to the group's Instagram.
Yes, it's a new day. Them other folks is gone, most of them.
Oh, you know what she mean. Oh, y'all know what she mean when she say that, right? Oh, we be knowing. Shout out to the Negroes. We be knowing.
I'm working on the rest, okay?
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Ma'am, Madam CJ Walker, or whatever the hell you want to be called. What is going on? Oh, but, Black people can't be racist, y'all. Black people can't be racist.
Terror Project Rally posted to the group's Instagram.
Yes, it's a new day. Them other folks is gone, most of them. I'm working on the rest, okay?
I find it really hard.
So then this is what y'all voted for. Again, point proven. That's what it sounds like to me, right? I'm getting them on up out of there, y'all. Then they're going to go vote for you. Yes, sis, go, sis. Yes, sis, go, sis. Yes, sis, go, sis. Got me on up in there. I'm working on it, y'all. Now, oh my God. But something happened to my family member, girl, what you gonna do? Nothing. But girl, something happened to my family member, what you gonna do? Nothing. But girl, something happened to my family member, what you gonna do? Nothing. Oh, and all the roosters come home when it hits home, right? Before that, it's like, get rid of them all. We're going to do the same thing. We too busy worrying about white and black and black and white and black and black and white, that we are cutting off our own noses to spite our own damn faces. Come on now. We know what she means, and so does everybody else. You sit, and that's how she got elected. So now all those people feel some kind of way because of the crime. What are you talking about? This is what you wanted. This is a true, lots of people sit up here and they do their videos. I listen, they say, this is what you voted for. They always say, this is what you voted for, this is what you voted for, this is what you voted for. But here in Oakland, which I understand is primarily black, you definitely got what you voted for. And now you're mad on what you voted for because you don't think shit for the umpteenth damn time, because all you thinking about is color. Now we got the NAACP Negroes, coloreds, okay, that want to say that there's a state of emergency, y'all. And I'm telling you right now, right here, right now, because if this does go through, this means that they could bring in the National Guard, which I have said that, okay? And then as soon as something happens to one of these MFM people, these coloreds, these Negroes, it's going to be white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Anybody want to take that bet? Anybody want to take that bet that I'm wrong? It is a stupid ass ping pong game with you coloreds. You can't stand on nothing. Worried about your emotion at all times instead of thinking and using your damn brain. You had a freaking anti-police rally. You the damn prosecutor. How does that even make sense? How did they even put you up there? Okay. Remember this, y'all. RBN is betting 5. All right. I got you. We're going to be talking about this soon damn enough. This is so typical. This is so damn crazy. I can't. Let's move on, child. Let's see what the NAACP got to say now. So this is 4 days ago. That previous video was 4 months ago. So she ain't gone. Okay. Pam ain't gone. PP still there. All right. Pammy's still there. All right. So now here come the NAACP. They just can't take it 4 months later.
Letter. We are 500 police officers short of the number that experts say Oakland needs. Our 911 system does not work. Residents now know that help will not come when danger confronts them. Worse, criminals know that too.
Regional NAACP doubles down. This is 2 days ago. Okay, we on the countdown. They doubling down on Oakland chapter's request for a state of emergency. They should be used to this then. If this is what's been going on, I don't understand the problem. They should be used to it. What changed? I'm so confused right now.
NAACP of California and Hawaii doubled down today on a local chapter's call to declare a state of emergency over violence in Oakland. KTVU's Bailey O'Carroll spoke to people in the community about whether they think a state of emergency is necessary.
It's getting worse and worse, you know?
Violence in Oakland has gotten so bad that the NAACP is asking the city to declare a state of emergency. Just days ago, the Oakland chapter of the organization wrote a letter to the city saying in part, quote, failed leadership, including the movement to defund the police, our district attorney's unwillingness to charge and prosecute people who murder and...
Wait a minute. Now, wait a damn minute. This is the note from the NAACP. Failed leadership, including the movement to defund the police. Our district attorney's unwillingness to charge and prosecute people who red rum and commit life-threatening crimes. That would be PP. And the proliferation of anti-police rhetoric. You mean like the oppressor? Is that what they mean? Where did all that come from? I'm sorry. Where did all of that come from?
Commit life-threatening serious crimes and the proliferation of anti-police rhetoric have created a heyday for Oakland criminals. Today, the chapter that oversees the entire state of California doubled down on that message, writing in part, Our community members are in danger and elected officials are turning their heads away. They went on to say, we're calling on the mayor to step up and work with the Oakland branch to address this critical issue and call for a state of emergency. I reached out to the NAACP for clarification about what they would want to come from the declaration of an emergency, but they said they were unable to answer at this time. That's something that Oakland City Council member Dan Kolb says makes things all the more difficult.
Just pointing out the problem, I think we all know there's a problem. No one's denying that. If there's some specificity about please do this or do that, then I can react to that.
Today, I visited the site of the latest shooting in downtown Oakland to ask Oaklanders if they thought declaring a state of emergency would make a difference. Each person I approached happened to be a victim of violence at least once before, but the reviews were mixed.
I'm a victim over like 5 times in 5 years.
That haircut might be a victim. I'm not trying to be rude, but what the hell is that? Maybe he's honoring Pee Wee Herman, child. Rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman.
Ibrahim said he believes something needs to be done, even if it means declaring a state of emergency. Others didn't agree.
I think symbolism is super important, especially in this day and age of social media and everybody wanting to like see something that's like big and drastic in a headline. So my question would be, what would a state of emergency really mean on the ground? And could that possibly actually further harm the narrative around Oakland?
Councilmember Kolb told us that city council officials are working to fight crime by adding new police academies, by hiring additional 911 operators and working to retain those operators, and also approving overtime for other law enforcement officers.
Sounds like there's some job openings to me. Sound like some people can get some jobs. They need 911 operators. I'm pretty sure you don't need a degree for that. I could be wrong. All right. But basically, the point is that we got good old PP and Lizzo and Cardi so far on a Tuesday out here wilding the F out. I'm pretty sure there will be more before the end of the week. All right.